go. Hey guys, this is lesson 2 practice. Today's lesson's over direct variation. I'm not going to go through this entire worksheet. I'm going to do a couple problems from each section, and we'll go from there. The first one, you see a table, and you have the x, y, and your goal is to, let me zoom out a little bit there, determine whether y varies directly with x. If so, find the constant of variation and write the function rule. And before we go on, let's make sure we know that y equals kx, and that's it. Nothing should be after this. This is direct variation rule. This is the constant. The most important part is this first part here. And you see, yes, this does vary, and this is your example. They're going to put all the y over the x's and divide, and they all should equal -3. So the direct variation is y equals -3x. That's your constant. It's always the same. Your y should be all plugged in there, and your x should be all plugged in there, and it should equal each other. We'll do number 2 now, too. This is a no, and this is y. 6 divided by 2 equals 3. 10 divided by 5 equals 2. Right away, you can tell those are not the same, so it does not equal each other. This over here, 9 divided by 3 is 3. 12 divided by 4 is 3. And 15 divided by 5 is also 3. Number 3. This is a yes. And let's divide and find out. -8 divided by -4 equals 2. 2 divided by 1 equals 2. And 6 divided by 3 equals 2. So our constant, you can see, is 2. So for the k, we're going to put that 2 in for the k. Yes, y equals 2x. So 2 is your constant. Alright, number 4, 5, and 6, we're only going to do one of these. Determine whether y varies directly with x. If so, find the constant of the variation. And this is yes. And here's our constant. This one's no. Number 7 is also no. Number 7, 8, and 9, we did all those, by the way. It was really quick. So y varies directly with x for all these. Let's find the answer out. So y equals kx. The first one they give you y is -2, and they give you x is 1. Right? Sorry, I missed. And you have to find out what k is. Well, 1 times k is k, so k equals -2. So that's easy enough. And let's go to number 9. We'll do some skipping around now. 12, or y, equals kx. So k times 36 here. Right? Y equals kx. Kx. So we've got to find the answer out here. We're going to divide by 36. So k equals 1/3. That's our constant. So find x when y is 7. So you're going to set this back up as y equals 1/3 x. That's the constant. Then you put 7 in for y. So 7 equals 1/3 x. How do I get rid of that 1/3? You multiply each side by 3. 3 times 7 is 21. So 21 equals x. And that's your answer. Alright. Number 10, and this is a cool one. You can figure out how far a tree's shadow is. So it's 60 and 15. So 60 is the y, right? 15x, or I'm sorry, 15. Yeah, 15k. Sorry, 15. So y or k equals 4. So our equation would be y equals 4x. And we already found out k equals 4. What length of shadow would a 7-foot tree cast? Put 7 in for k. 7 times 4 is 28 feet. And what height of a tree would a 90-foot shadow cast? You have to do the opposite. 90 equals 4k. Divide by 4, and you get 22.5 feet. That's all we're going to do for this page. We're going to turn the page over, and we can see a lot of other stuff going on. We're not going to do that for this chapter, so I'll go over it in class next week. Please finish that worksheet and turn it in on Wednesday or Thursday. Thanks, guys.